Hello and welcome to Ultimate Marble Racing Season 4. It has been an absolutely messy start, which is nothing new. It is such a great way to start the new season. Yes, OBS has been absolutely playing up like crazy. I don't know what happened, but that's why there was a delay. Everything was everywhere. My sound settings have all changed. In fact, I think my background music here is still crazy quiet for some reason. Yeah, everything's a bit shambles for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I know there's been an update and it's crashed on me a couple of times, but big mess. But glad to see everyone liked the new intro. Yeah, we got a brand new intro for it. It did come on loud again. That's audio settings overlaying each other. I muted it as soon as I realised to quiet it back down to the normal volume. Absolute mess. But yeah, season 4. I also saw Jimmy the Bass or Jimmy the Bass. How you say it? Subscribe with Prime. So thank you so much, Jimmy, for that. That is great. Really helps support me and helps keep these going. You're a musician, not a fish. And our music keeps breaking, and I'm not sure why. It keeps lagging, and I don't know what's going on with it. Everything just seems to be failing on me today. So we may have to go no music. Right, so back on track, focus. Yeah, no background music. Point system has changed going into this season. It is now 40 points for a win, 34 for second, 30 for third, 26 for fourth, 23 for fifth, 20 for sixth. Then it's 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down to 20th. We don't yet have full 20, so top 17. And then fastest lap is 1 point. So tweak the system. It should be a bit more consistent for those who race more consistently, and a big bonus, of course, for those that win. Top 10 is rewarded quite a bit more, and top 3 are rewarded a bit more. There is a £75 prize pool in this one, so it's bigger than the last one, and we're going to keep growing it hopefully going forward. £35 for the winner, £25 for second, £15 for third at the end of the season. We have 17 racers with us this season, so a few more than the last season. We have Abstract Sage, who I think actually did change their name to Sage. I do need to update that on here. Their marble has been updated, but not on the leaderboard. So we've got Sage, we've got Azur, we've got Boer, we've got Demon. We have Eggbot, our very own Eggbot from the Discord, for those who are in the Discord. We've got Floids, I think that's how you say that. I might refer to you as Flo just to make things a little bit easier when commentating. We've got Jimmy, we've got Marnie, who has also changed their name to Moo, which I also need to change. You can see I'm so prepared for this. Pesky Bird, Cheese, Shady, Superboss. In fact, I think these are running off the original names, other than the marble names. Yeah, Shady plays. Where was I? Pesky Bird, Cheese, Shady, Superboss, Felipe, Iceman, Stormy, Wheatman, and Eatlord. They're running off the wrong things, which is brilliant. I told you, I'm just so prepared. It's been absolute shambles recently, and I knew I'd overlook something going into this. The OE is pronounced like oo in U. Also, it's Fluids. Pesky Bird will win this season. Yeah, just looking through the chat. Yes, okay, cool. Yeah, you changed the name to Superboss 44. Yeah, I think these are still running off the Discord names, because I have or Twitch names. I have like one set of names saved and the marble name saved as well in 2 different rows, and I've made so many changes to this spreadsheet for this season. There had to be something that I'd end up overlooking, but I would spot it while I'm live, and yeah, that means that does need changing. Anyway, again, just messy start. We have 32 tracks in this season, so you can see the track list there. Quite a big track list. a big variety of tracks in this season. And another big change is we're going to be doing 2 races per stream. I know people enjoyed the occasional streams we did where we did 2 races to catch up on something I missed. So I thought, let's give it a go this season, doing 2 a stream, see if people enjoy it. It does mean longer streams. Even if the races are short, it does mean you have a second race to follow up with. Is my name supposed to be Cheese? Yes, it is. Yes. Go find it live so I can immortalize a mistake in a clip. Lovely. Brilliant. Yeah, classic move. Yeah, I'll try and get that fixed when we go between the races. Yeah, no, it hasn't been the smoothest of starts to a season, but our races are never smooth, so what do you expect? It's a good way to get people into knowing what to expect from the rest of this season. But anyway, I think that is everything to start with. We've covered points, people, tracks, prize. I think that's everything ticked off. So, with all that said, let's head over to the first track. And something that worked. It worked. Here we are. Marble GP England. One of Iceman's Marble GP creations, and was also the start of the previous season. So starting here again, this is my home country. So we might as well start on my homeland. With a nice big bridge in the middle. We've got a call for 2 DNFs already. And a bet on Eggbot taking the win. I tell you what, it really throws me off not having music in the background. I didn't realise how used to it I was having it to fill some of the gaps. Pesky Bird saying 3. She's saying 4. You're in England last week. Interesting. Doing anything particularly interesting in England? Any fancy areas? Let's get the races spawned in as well. So it's going to be 6 laps. You're going bold 6 out of 17 DNFs. That is a bold statement on this track. This is the first race, so it is in order of sign-ups. And we have Eggbot starting at the very back, representing their own Grandmasters, Eggbot's favourite team. We can also see Boer has been transferred over to the same team as Pesky Bird in the Ultraviolets, following the end of last season. There was an agreement there that one of them would switch teams based on the final result, and Boer took the loss on that one and is now in Ultraviolets. But let's get this countdown started. And they are off. I'll try and get the music sorted for the next race and see if I can get it working again. But it may just be a no music stream. So we actually have the names of the marbles in this as well. It may confuse some people, seeing as the leaderboard doesn't line up with the names here. But we will go through them. Probably should have done that at the start as well. Because some people won't have the same names, but Demon off to a strong start with Boer in second, Sage in third, close behind Alfonso with a bit of a rough entry there. She's having some trouble with Twitch freezing. So Demon's going to be leading into the water section. Boer in second, Sage in third, Moo in fourth, Fluids in fifth. Then we have Jimmy, Cheese, Shady, Luna, Alfonso, Eggbot, Pesky Bird, Iceman, Azur, and Weep. Superboss, did I get stuck already? It looks like we have had an issue further back. Stormy and Superboss both stuck on the nails. You know what? It's a good time to say as well. Another addition we have to this season is some new. We have some new emojis you can use. I have uploaded some new things, so we no longer need the Fs in the chat. As long as it's all worked correctly, we should now have stuck. There we go. That's our new F for when someone gets stuck. Superboss fans straight away. We have that one, and we also have another one for when someone goes off the track completely. Our own new version of F's in the chat. So it's going to be Stormy and Superboss looking like potential DNFs out of the race already. And yeah, there's Cheese with the other one. But Demon with a strong start. Demon having quite a bad season last season, to put it nicely. We're in second. Flude's currently in third. Feel like there might be a little rivalry between Boer and Fludes, maybe. I might be right in saying. Unless Boer's still got a rivalry with Pesky Bird, but now they're on the same team. Maybe there's going to be a bit of peace made between them this season. So it's all close going on to the ladder. Perhaps. She stole your team. Yeah, we'll have to see if she does better on your team than you did in the last season. Or maybe the ultraviolet skin's gonna come through and shine. But Demon already putting in a strong first lap here. Dogeballs unite. Sage and Cheese with Luna in between them. Moo's going to come past Boer. Cheese is going to come past Luna. Cheese and Sage side by side. Cheese will get the overtake. Chasing down Boer. Eggbot with a bit of a collision with Iceman, but Iceman will hold in front. Then we have Weep and Azur. So Stormy's just been set free, but will be a lap behind. Superboss also being set free. And it is a disaster for Eggbot and Azur as they've got stuck on the second lap. This could be a chance for... Oh, they nearly got set free. Shade and Alfonso come through avoiding them. Not setting their own teammate Azur free. This could be a chance for Stormy and Superboss to gain a couple of positions on the next lap. But Demon storming away up at the front right now. The Pesky Birds saying are now in alliance with Boer. Yes, F's for Eggbot and Azur. Replacing Superboss and Stormy at the nails. Luna's having some difficulties side by side with Weep. Pesky Bird holding Stormy back. Honestly, not a big fan of this Superboss character getting stuck on the first obstacle. Yeah, Superboss 44. Not quite making the showing so far that Superboss 43 was doing. Definitely got some work to put in to follow up on that. But Demon still leading, quite a strong lead. Boer in front of Fludes. Cheese coming in, makes a bit of a lunge, but it's going to get blocked out. Moo just behind, followed by Iceman. Then we have Weep and Luna coming around, but across the bridge, are we going to see any collisions? Cheese hits the wall. Iceman with a grey line. Moo running a bit slow as well. See if Iceman's going to chase Fludes down. Closing the gap, coming up to the ladder. There is a bit of a bounce back. And Iceman is going to make the overtake. Some trouble here for Fludes. Going to be side by side with Weep. And Superboss just behind. And currently, to not jinx anything, of course, Demon and Boer are 1-2 right now. Arguably, but maybe not arguably, the two worst performing in the previous season are showing that they have what it takes coming into Season 4. And we're setting a fastest lap as well. So Demon's going to set as a 3. Demon dominance could bore fans, says Pesky. Demon dominance would be quite the change. So far, Eggbot not being freed. Iceman just trying to hold off Fluids there. See Cheese making their way through, chasing down Moo. Pesky Bird going past Alfonso. Shady's going to set Eggbot free. Eggbot is on the move once again. Demon must have done some intense training during the downtime. Indeed. I think Boer may have been doing a bit of training as well. Currently breaking away from that 3rd place, but Iceman and Fluid's currently battling it out. Giving a chance for Demon and Boer to just keep extending the 1st and 2nd position. See everyone else filing into the ladder. And I know in the game it is technically called an escalator, but I've always called it a ladder, and therefore that is what sticks. So lap 3 of 6, Demon heading onto the bridge. We'll see if it's a smooth run across. It is a great line. All the way across, nice and clean. Prefer ladder, ladder is the better name. There we go. Then ladder sticks. Boer is across smooth as well. Iceman going a bit slow. Means Flu's going to reclaim 3rd. Again, having trouble at the ladder, they'll be side by side. I think if it's vertical, it's a ladder. If it's angled or diagonal, escalator. If it's flat, it's a conveyor belt. Very good way of putting it. And the other thing is stairs. Oh yeah, I call them steps. Similar naming. On to lap 4 and Demon still running strong. Still quite the battle going on for that 3rd position as well. Bit of contact on the corner. But also breaking away from the main pack of racers. So I would say ladder, wonky ladder, flat ladder. Technical terms. Stormy causing some trouble for Weep. And Stormy's a lap behind. And enough trouble that Superboss, although Superboss also a lap behind, so technically not passing Weep, but is going to get in front and cause some trouble as well. And this puts Weep at risk from Moo, Shady, Alfonso, and Cheese. So Superboss and Stormy just causing as much trouble as possible while a lap behind. Trying to add some drama to the race. But up at the front, Demon is looking very clear right now on lap 4. And we have yet to see a DNF. Being 5th on your first ever race isn't that bad, all things considered. 5th so far. But there are people gaining. You have to keep the consistency going to the end. We are in the 2nd half of the race. Yes, anything can happen in these last few laps. And for what we've learned from previous seasons, anything will happen. Can we check Demon for performance enhancing upgrades? Added extra lubricant to the marble. Added speed. Another great line across the bridge as well. I think think what we're learning here is Demon just has perfected the route through that bridge straight down the middle, and it's the consistency of that that is causing such dominance here. Going to get a creamsicle. You go get a creamsicle. You enjoy that. Oh, and now Boer is at risk from Flues, and Flues took a lunge there but didn't quite make it past. Doesn't get a good entry onto the ladder either, but is going to get on in front of Boer. Boer has a bit of trouble. Boer has a bit of rough history with some of the ladders on these tracks, causing some delay. Jimmy and Iceman side by side, but Jimmy a lap down. Two icebreakers. Very strong performance from the two of them in the last season. We'll see if there's going to be a repeat this season. So we see Demon off in the distance, although it looks like Demon may have got stuck. This could be a dramatic turn of events on lap 5 as Demon is stuck. You know what that means in the chat. But Flues is going to come through and set Demon free. And that delay also puts Boer up into first. As the stuck Fs are coming into the chat as Demon is set free. And now it's really intense up at the front. Demon and Boer side by side. Demon's going to reclaim that first place. Boer's going to tuck in just behind. And a little bit of a gap back to Fludes, but there's still a chance to gain. In fact, a bit more speed through this section. And then into the slowdown. So let's head over to the ladder and see what happens. I think Demon's going to block Boer. And Boer having these troubles with the ladder again. Fludes gaining a bit with a smooth entry as well. And yeah, Fludes did take the fastest lap. Cheese did no place almost last in season 3. I don't think it was as last as Demon or Boer, but I think it wasn't too far off. When it came for the battle of that last place, Demon and Boer were definitely fighting it out. So heading over to the bridge, let's see if Demon can keep the consistency across this bridge. It's a good line. It looks like it's going to be smooth. Not so smooth for Boer, though. There was a bump off the wall, going to slow them down. Fludes is going to come through and take that ninth position. Why am I... brain is not working today. Nothing's working today. Going to come through and take that second position. And Boer is going to be in third. And across the bridge, Iceman having some trouble means Moo's going to come through and take that fourth spot. Superboss with a bit more speed as well, but it's going to collide with Iceman. Big collision here. Weep's going to come through as well. Doesn't quite make it past. Going to squeeze Iceman onto the ladder. Weep's going to block Superboss, so quite chaotic going onto the ladder. Yeah, it's going to be Iceman, Weep, and then Superboss. Behind them we have Shady, Alfonso. Pesky Bird going a bit slow on the bridge. Luna has a collision as well. Eggbot's flying across. Gonna come past Cheese, past Luna, and collide into Pesky Bird. Doesn't quite make it past Pesky Bird, but a great line through there for Eggbot. It is a shame that they're still a lap down. So heading over up to the front on the final lap. And Demon is trying to extend that lead once again. Fludes in second. A bit of a gap back now to Boer. But Jimmy, who is still a lap behind, could cause some trouble for Moo. Could be good for Boer. Weep entering the water, followed by Iceman. Then we have Superboss and Shady neck and neck. Shady getting a great lunge into the water. Is also going to get past Iceman. Great line there with a lot of speed. Alfonso coming in as well. Again, a lot of speed. Close the gap on Superboss, but that speed dropping off quite quick. Gonna head around to the ladder. We see Demon already on it. Fluids on it. We're getting on it quite clean. Jimmy and Stormy currently in the way of Moo. Gonna cause a bit of a block, but not much of a delay. Weep with a bit of trouble on the ladder. We'll get one bounce back and then makes it on. And Shady, Iceman, Superboss. Or Superboss with the bounce. Alfonso. Clean entry. And coming up to the bridge for the last time. Can Demon do another clean run? It's not clean. And this is a chance for Fluids to come through and end Demon's reign. But Fluids has a rough hit as well. So this is Boer's big chance. Boer flying through but hits Fluids. Still a bit more speed than Demon though. Actually helps Fluids out quite a bit there with a bit more speed. So Boer's going to come past Demon. Fluids is going to come past Demon. And Demon's dominance up in first has been taken away on the final bridge run. In fact, another collision there is really slowing Demon down. And Boer's going to come through to the ladder, currently in first. Onto the ladder clean. Fluids is on clean as well. An upset for Demon, now in third. And this could be big for Boer right now. Weep and Shady side by side. Iceman just behind. Crazy final lap to the first race of the season. Heading around the final few corners. The gap is big enough. Boer is going to come round. And after the way Season 3 went, Boer is taking a win on the first race of Season 4. Fluids, one of our new racers, takes second with the fastest lap. I cannot talk this evening. Demon will have to take a third after the consistency just falling apart. Shady's going to take fourth. Weep taking fifth. Iceman sixth. Alfonso seventh. Got Moo coming around now to take eighth. Cheese having Twitch issues. The worst timing possible. Pesky Bird taking ninth. Fifth on your first race is a good placement to start. So I had Luna coming through in 10th. Cheese making their way round to take 11th. Ultraviolet dominance could amaze fans. We will have to see. Got quite the spread on finishers here, quite a spread of teams. So we're going to speed things up a bit here. 60-second DNF timer every time someone passes the line, and we have a bit of a spread of racers still left going round. And we'll see how many DNF, if any. The Sage taking 12th. See the winner, Boer, coming back around again. As Azur coming around to take 13th. Cross the line. This didn't go as planned for the Doge Balls. 11th, 12th. Not the worst, but definitely not the best for the team. Got two of the green slushies in a pretty good position to make up for the third. but not bad for the Ultraviolets, and not bad for Eternal Darkness and Balls of Steel. There's only one racer for that team, so pretty good. Second place. And Marble Minions 5th place. Pretty good. Didn't go as planned for Tutti Frutti. Yeah. 16th. You just watched ads and you have to watch more. I said that the last lot of ads got dismissed on my side. Unless it's because you just restarted it and the ad break's about to come up. And the ad break's pretty well timed. Almost well timed, but there's the confirmation. So we did have one DNF, unfortunately. And that was Eggbot. Our single DNF. So whoever said one DNF, congratulations. Yeah, poor Eggbot. Not a great debut. So our winner, let's go to the winning marble cam. Whoa, congratulations in the chat, claps in the chat on that win. A great race, fantastic final lap and finish, coming out of nowhere, and Demon dropping to 3rd with that. So a great end. But of course we do have another race, so make sure you don't go anywhere. But first, I'm going to go enter these results over on the leaderboard. I'm also going to try and fix it so the names are correct. And then we'll be back with the standings. So we'll be back in just a minute. Alright, the results have been entered. And I have sorted the names out. So they're showing correctly now. And you can probably work out who's who based on that. A quick catch up on the chat. So we had a feed Cheese, and like Cheese was kind of the only one involved. Wheatman did put one, but we didn't get enough to get the cheese explosion, unfortunately. Gonna have to do better next time. Gotta do better. Yikes the cam. Not sure what happened. As I was under the screen. I wonder what the standings are. I do wonder. It's going to be such a surprise. Wonder what the positions are going to look like following this race. So let's head over to the standings. So, following the first race, Boer is leading. Surprise, surprise. Fludes is in 2nd. Demon in 3rd. Not much point in really going through all the positions, since we just saw them all, had them all read out at the end of the race for the first one. Yeah, Flu's got the extra point for the fastest lap, meaning a 5-point gap between 1st and 2nd, and a 5-point gap between 2nd and 3rd. No, because it is 34 points for a 2nd place. I think Demon's just arrived as well and seen the results of that. And we do have another race, so we'll see if it continues. And Demon's just got back from holiday today. Back in time to watch the streams. So yes, that is Marble GP England. On YouTube, these will still be broken down into one video per race. But for people watching on stream, you're going to get 2. So for those watching on YouTube, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.